Hello students, good morning. Today I am going to start the new chapter, that is motion in a plane. In this chapter, at first we have to learn about the projectile and the different terms or different quantities associated with the projectiles. At first, uh, tell what do you mean by projectile? Projectile is the object which is projected from a plane, horizontal plane or any plane, and the motion of it is only affected by gravitational force. Okay, say an object is taken and it is projected from a plane. Okay, and after the projection it is in motion, obviously, and the motion of it is only affected by gravitational force. Okay, then it is called the projectile motion. Okay, so projectile motion is acting under the effect of only gravitational force, no other force is acting here. Okay, so now we will discuss about the trajectory, time of flight, next is range. These are the related terms of the projectile. Okay, we have to derive the expression of these terms related to projectile. At first we are we have to draw the the figure of projectile motion such that we can get the better idea. That is, let this is the point O, okay, from which an object, that means here a projectile is projected and its motion is like that. Okay, this point is obviously at a situated at a certain height from the horizontal plane. Say this is horizontal plane, and from this O point is situated at a certain height. Okay, and let we are taking this line is along the direction of y-axis, and this is the axis which is parallel with the horizontal plane, and this axis is known as x-axis. Okay, now we have to derive the equation of trajectory of the projectile. What do you mean by trajectory? Equation of trajectory. Trajectory equation or equation of trajectory is familiar, very much familiar in the coordinate geometry. Actually, any type of object is in motion can be represented by a equation, and this equation is known as equation of trajectory. From any kind of equation of motion or equation of trajectory, we can get idea about the details of the motion of the object. This type of equation is called the equation of trajectory. Okay, next we are taking this motion into two components. We know that any type of vector inclined with horizontal are resoluted into two components along x-axis and on y-axis, that are called rectangular components. Similarly, we are taking the motion of the projectile is inclined with the horizontal like that, with this angle. That's why we have to take two components of its motion along x-axis and along y-axis. Okay, and let we are taking this figure, and now we are taking the first case, that is a projectile fired parallel to horizontal. Let the projectile is projected from O, but in this case the motion of the projectile is along the x-axis, which is obviously parallel with the horizontal. So the direction of the velocity of projectile along x-axis, and its velocity is u. This is the initial velocity by which it is projected, and we have to first derive the motion along the horizontal. Motion along the horizontal is the first case. Uh, Due to the gravitational force, after going some distance, the projectile is turning along this path. Okay, without gravitational force, it uh, could be gone through the horizontal line, but due to the effect of the gravitational force, this is the actual path after the projection of the object. So the path is inclined with the horizontal, so it has two components along x-axis and along y-axis. And along x-axis, that is the motion along horizontal part is now we are discussing. After that, I will discuss about the motion along the vertical part. At first, motion along the horizontal part. Let u is the velocity, initial velocity, which is along the direction of x-axis. So ux, that is the x component of velocity ux, is equal to u. And ax means the component of acceleration along x-axis. And u is the uniform velocity, and that's why it has no acceleration at the time of the projectile motion, at the time of projection, and so there is no acceleration along x-axis. So the x component of acceleration, that is ax, equal to 0. Now we are applying equation of motion, that is s equal to ut plus half at squared along x-axis. Okay, so along x-axis we can take x instead of s. X is the distance. Say we are taking P point whose coordinate is xy. That means the horizontal distance of P with respect to origin O is x, and the distance of P from O along vertical line, that is along y-axis, that is y. So we can write in case of this equation of motion for x, motion along horizontal axis or x-axis, that is x instead of s. You can also take ux instead of u, as I have written this, and as usual t is taken, and plus half instead of a we can take ax, and t square is taken. So x equal to uxt plus half ax into t square is the expression for the equation of motion along horizontal direction or horizontal component of the projectile motion. And in this case, ux equal to u, and ax equal to 0, and x equal to x. X equal to x means distance equal to x. So by putting these values of us, ax and x in this equation of motion, we can get the equation as x equal to ut half into 0 into t square. So the equation will become x equal to ut, so t equal to x by u. Okay, so time t we can get in terms of distance x and the velocity, initial velocity u. This is the derivation for the motion along the horizontal part. Now we have to discuss about the vertical part. Now see the vertical motion, component of the projectile motion. And in this case, the uy, that is the y component of initial velocity 0, because we know that the direction of initial velocity along x-axis. So we are taking uy equal to 0, and the vertical component of acceleration is equal to g, that is ay equal to g. We know that the acceleration is due to gravity is acting along vertically downward, and we are applying s equal to ut plus half at square in this case, where S is taken as y. Okay. Y is the distance, vertical distance of P from the origin O, and instead of U we can take uy, and instead of A we can take A1, and by putting the values of uy equal to 0, ay equal to g, y equal to y in this equation, we can get the equation as y equal to 0 into t plus half gt square. So y equal to, we can get finally y equal to half gt square. And from the previous derivation, we have got thus that t equal to x by u, and by putting t equal to x by u in this equation, we can get the final expression y equal to half into g into x by u whole square. So the equation will become g by 2 u square into x square. This is the y. And this is the expression of y. Okay, and I have got the x equal to ut in the initial case. So we have getting the expression of y in terms of x square. So equation of trajectory is this. Okay, or we can write this, y equal to this. So because the equation is in terms of two variables, that is the y and x, both are if unknown, then we can solve this equation by getting the value in the questions. Okay, if in the question, in the examination, the equation of trajectory is asked, then you can derive the y in terms of x in this way for the motion of the projectile is taken along horizontal direction. Okay, thank you students.